Okay, my last video on chapter 2 of this book that I wrote, Yearly Leaders of Every Pitching Category. Chapter 2, the top 5 pitchers, season by season, leading the league in innings pitched. Ken Arzon here talking baseball. I've got Saturday, July the 11th, 2026. Hope everyone's doing okay. All right. This video, the years 2020 through 2025, top 5 pitchers, innings pitched. 2020, COVID year. Lance Lynn had 84 innings and he led the league. What a terrible year, 2020. Stupid COVID virus. German Marquez, 81 innings. Kyle Hendricks, 81. Shane Bieber, 77. Yu Darvish, 76. 2021, Zach Wheeler, 213 innings. Walker Buehler, 207. Adam Wainwright, 206. Sandy Alcantara, 205. Robbie Ray, 193. 2022, Sandy Alcantara, 228. Aaron Nola, 205. Miles McCullough, 202. Corbin Burns, 202. Framer Valdez, 201. 2023, top 5, Logan Webb, 216. Zach Galen, 210. Garrett Cole, 209. Miles McCullough, 201. Chris Bassett, 200 innings. 2024, Logan Gilbert, 208. Seth Lugo, 206. Logan Webb, 204. Zach Wheeler, 200. Aaron Nola, 199. 2025, Logan Webb, third time, top 5, 207. Garrett Crockett, 205. Christopher Sanchez, 202. Max Fried, 195. Carlos Rondon, 195. So this decade, 2020 through 2025, got Logan Webb 3 times, top 5. Other than that, these guys are struggling to get to 200 innings. What a contrast between the early decades where guys were going 300, 400, 500, and in a couple cases, 600 innings pitched in a season. Yet here we are in this decade, and the highest so far in innings pitched is 228 by Sandy Alcantara. Nobody can even get close to 250 or 300 innings. Why? Executives, managers are being very careful with pitchers and not letting them go 5, 6, 7, or 8 innings in a game. And they're pitching every 5th or 6th day now versus the old school era every 2nd, 3rd, or 4th day. And those guys in the old school era, they went 9 innings. They took the win or the loss. In the new school era, very rare complete games. All right, so we finished chapter 2, innings pitched. I want to point out the guys who made the top 5 in innings pitched in a season multiple times. Do you know who was the most? Cy Young, 12 times, top 5 innings pitched. Warren Spahn, 10 times. Walter Johnson, Robin Roberts, and Greg Maddux, 8. Joe McKinney, Bob Feller, Randy Johnson, Justin Verlander, and Pete Alexander, 7 times, top 5. Al Spalding, Amos Russi, Wes Farrell, Hal Newhouser, Gaylord Perry, Jack Morris, Roy Halladay, Kid Nichols, 6 times. And then the rest of these guys, 5 times. Bobby Matthews, Tommy Bond, Jim McCormick, Pud Calvin, John Clarkson, George Mullen, Dizzy Dean, Jim Bunning, Bob Gibson, Don Drysdale, Steve Carlton, Burt Blyleven, Jack McDowell, Ed Walsh, Bob Lemon, Jim Palmer, Carl Hubble, all 5 times top 5. Which guy had the most innings pitched in one season? How about Will Wright, 1879, went 680 innings. How about that? All right, we're done with chapter 2 of this book that I wrote, Yearly Leaders of Every Pitching Category. Chapter 3, Strikeouts. Top 5 pitchers in baseball history, season by season, leading the league in strikeouts. And I've got all the top 5 names every year from 1871 through 2025. And I'll start the 1870s in my next video. I'm out.